live. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, and the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Tennessee. He'll stroll into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Tennessee 7, Stanford 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Stanford's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. So Tennessee's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Big throw caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep to the right after all that. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go. Fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Cardinal. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
The June quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this set. The balls will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off of the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's a fumble, and the defense comes up with the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And there's the handoff. Great move there. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
A quick throw out left, complete. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
He finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
Anytime you see a defense sit back and cover two, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
First play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Stanford. This quarterback on fire today.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. What a catch! And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Hands it off on the counter. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Split backfield here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. Got the first down and still motoring. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch is made down the middle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Grab behind the line, it's Hughes. That completion sets up a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. They'll go hurry up here. First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught. Completion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it second and short. Back to throw again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Cardinal. Great connection there for 6 points.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is set at 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Vols.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That ties the game, and it's 21 apiece.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target, caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
On the set.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Snags a good throw. He has first down yardage at the 46. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
But when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
With the catch, it's Hughes. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain, can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And now they'll just clock it. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes the inch.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the second half is a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Stanford. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And now they'll set up for a point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. What an electric play. Suddenly, they moved into scoring position, down to the 24.
Now, that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
So after the massive play, it's 1st down just outside the red zone now. Here comes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Volunteers are going to keep this drive rolling. He'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane.